guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and you'll be among the first people to be notified in case I upload a new video. So on today's video, I've received so many DMs. People are asking me how I got the whole process of joining cruise ship. So on today's video, I've highlighted the things that you are supposed to have, the documents that you're supposed to have before you join the cruise ship. So let's dive into it. So one of the things, you need to have a passport. If you're a Kenyan, or different part of the world, whichever country you are, you'll need a passport. And here in Kenya, we are given this passport. So this is one of the requirements that you need for you to be able to travel to work in a cruise ship. So another thing, you'll need to have a visa, a work permit, a visa. So for cruise ship, you'll need a C1D visa, and here it's mine. This is my visa, and this is another requirement that you'll need to have. So for the Royal Caribbean, because for me, I'm working with the Royal Caribbean, and this is one of the requirements that I was told to acquire. So another thing, you'll need to have a medical certificate. For the medical certificate, we have two types of the medical certificate. One is a fitness certificate, which will be given by a specific doctor, the doctor who is approved by the Royal Caribbean, or maybe whichever cruise ship you're joining. It should come from a specific doctor. So for mine, I'm working with the Royal Caribbean, and I was advised to go see a doctor by the name Richard. Dr. Richard is he is in Mombasa, Kenya. And for the cost of passport, if you don't have a passport, it will cost you 4,500 for you to apply here in Kenya, which is 45 USD. And for the visa, for the application of visa, for the C1D visa, it will cost you around 20,000, which is 200 USD. And for the medical certificate, we have the fitness medical certificate, which is 6,500, which is around 65 US dollars. And for the main medical certificate, it will cost you around 28,000, depending on the cruise ship that you are joining. So for the 28,000, it's around 28 USD. So the process of having the medical certificate is, first you'll go for the fitness medical to see if you are fit to conduct the STCW training, which is another requirement, which the STCW stands for Standard of Training, Certification and Watchkeeping. So for here, you'll acquire two certificates once you are successfully done with the training. One is a basic safety training, and another one is the security awareness training. So for the STCW, it will cost you 35,000 Kenyan shillings, which is about 350 US dollars. And once you're done with that, you'll require to get a Seaman's book. Seaman's book, you'll apply it once you're done with the training of the STCW, which it will cost you around 9,200, which is about 80 USD. Yeah. So another thing that you need to have, which is a requirement, you're supposed to be fully vaccinated for COVID-19. You're supposed to be fully vaccinated, and you're supposed to show proof. So for that, you just go to a government facility and get vaccinated. So by fully vaccinated, it means you're supposed to get the vaccine and also the booster. So once you get the two, that means you'll have been fully vaccinated, and you'll require to have the certificate. So once you're vaccinated, of course, you'll be given a certificate by the government. So another, and I believe the COVID vaccination is free. For me, I was not charged for that. Yeah. So another requirement, you're supposed to have the yellow fever. These are the vaccination for yellow fever, and you're also supposed to have to be vaccinated the MMR and influenza. So it's it's COVID-19, yellow fever, MMR, and influenza. For MMR, influenza, and yellow fever, it will cost you around 6,500. If you don't have the yellow fever certificate, it will total cost. It costed me 6,500 for me to acquire the 3 vaccination. So another thing, you're supposed to have the CPR test. That is before you travel. For the CPR test, this is the COVID-19 test. The CPR stands for the polymerase chain reaction. These are tests to detect genetic materials from specific organisms such as virus. So the virus that they'll be in this instance, the virus that will be testing is just the COVID-19 virus. So if you turn out negative, you'll be allowed to travel, and you'll need that certification for proof that you are tested negative. Yeah. So for the CPR test, I'm not sure the amount that will be charged, but it's around 6,500. Yeah. So and then another important thing that we are advised as seafarers to have is to join a union. So in Kenya, we have the Seafarers Union of Kenya, and for the union, we all know the benefits of having a union. So in case of any problem you incur outside the country, the union will be there to help you fight for your rights and all that. And it comes with so many benefits. So if you get the union certificate, at least you'll have an upper hand whenever you incur a problem. They will step in to help you. So for the Seaman's book, it looks like this. This is my Seaman's book. Yeah, it's called Seafarer's Continuous Discharge Certificate, CDC book, and it looks like that, just like the passport. And then for the yellow fever certificate, it's just a small booklet like that. This is the yellow fever certificate, whereby you get the stamp for the yellow fever here, and then for MMR and influenza you get it here. So this is for the MMR, it's valid for 10 years. For the influenza, it's valid also for 10 years. So, and let me check yellow fever, it's valid for 10 years, also 10 years. So it will serve me quite for some time. And for the Seafarers Union of Kenya, you get this small booklet just to show that you are a member of the Seafarer. It looks like this. And for the STCW certificates, these are my certificate. So this for the basic safety training, yeah. And also this is for security awareness for seafarers. So you get these two certificates from Kenya Maritime Authority, yeah. So for the medical certificate, this is my medical certificate, yeah. So it's for the medical certificate, it's valid for 2 years, yeah, for 2 years. Now you see this is Royal Caribbean International, yeah. So I think those are the documents that you really need to acquire before you are allowed to work as a seafarer. And thank you so much, guys, for your time. And if you have any question or any comment, please just put it down there on the comment section, and I'll be able to get back to you in case of any question. And please subscribe to my channel so that you may be able to boost me. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Please consider subscribing, post notification bell, and of course share my videos to reach more people, those who need help. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.